How to find love. Many years ago, people did not marry because of love. In the old days, people did not ask, "Do I love this person?" They asked, "Is this person good for my family?" People got married for money. They got married. For land, for house, or for name. Sometimes they married because their parents told them to do it. Many people did not choose their husband or wife. Their parents or family chose for them. At that time, people did not talk about love. People did not say, "I want to feel happy with my husband." They only wanted to have a house, some food, some children, and a simple life. People thought love was not important. They thought being safe and quiet was more important. If the man worked hard and brought money home, that was good. If the woman cooked food and cleaned the house, that was enough. They did not think they must feel happy all the time. Sometimes the man and woman did not know each other before marriage. They only met 1 or 2 times. Still, they got married. They said, "This is life." They did not say, "This is love." A woman could not say no. A man could not say no. They just said yes because their family said yes. Marriage was not about love. It was about doing what was right. People wanted to follow the rules. In many places, love was a secret. People did not talk about love with family or friends. If a young man said, "I love this girl," people laughed. If a girl said, "I want to marry for love," people said, "No, you must marry a rich man." So the girl did not speak again. She married the man her father chose. But many years later, the world started to change. People started to read books and poems. People listened to songs and watched movies. These stories said that love is very important. These stories said that love makes life happy. These new ideas told people, follow your heart. They said, marry the person you love, not the person your family wants. Now people think in a new way. People say, I want to marry someone who makes me smile. People say, I want to feel love in my heart. Today, people believe love is a strong feeling. They say, if I feel love, it must be the right person. People wait for this feeling. They wait for someone special. They say, I will marry only if I feel love. But this is not always easy. Sometimes we feel love, but the person is not good. Sometimes the person is not kind. Sometimes the person does not care. But we still love them, and we feel sad. Love is not always happy. Love can also bring pain. Love can bring problems. That is why love today is hard. Before, people did not ask for much. They just wanted food and peace. But now, people want too much from love. They want one person to be everything. They want the person to be a best friend, a good helper, a good talker, and a happy person. But no person is perfect. Everyone has problems. Everyone makes mistakes. Today, many people say, love is so hard. Some people feel sad because they cannot find love. Some people leave their partner because the feeling is gone. Some people try again and again. They are looking for the perfect person. But the perfect person does not exist. No one is perfect. We must stop looking for perfect. We must look for kind, honest, and caring people. Love is not just a feeling. Love is also work. You must try every day. You must talk. You must listen. You must say sorry. You must stay when life is not easy. Love is not like the movies. In movies, love is always fun. In real life, love is sometimes hard. But it is still beautiful. We must learn about ourselves before we love someone. We must ask, why do I love this person? And is this person good for my heart? Sometimes we love someone only because they look good or talk nice. But that is not enough. We must ask, can this person help me grow? Can this person be kind to me when I am sad? Today, we can choose who to marry. This is good. But we must choose with care. We must not choose too fast. We must not say yes only because we are lonely. We must think, can we live a good life together? We must listen to our heart, but we must also use our mind. In the past, people did not choose. Today, we can choose. But many people still feel lost. They say, why can't I find love? Maybe the problem is not outside. Maybe we must first understand ourselves. Maybe we must stop dreaming and start learning. Love is not a dream. Love is something real that we must build every day. So yes, love today is different. It is not like before. Before people had no choice. Now we have choice, but it is not easy. We must learn to love in the right way. We must know that love is not always happy. Sometimes love is hard, but if we try, if we are patient, if we are kind, then love can be good. Love is not about being perfect. Love is about being real. Love is about two people helping each other. Love is about staying together and growing together. Love is about saying, I am not perfect, but I will try my best. This is how love was long ago. This is how love is now. It is not the same. But if we learn, we can still find love. And we can make love strong, even in a world that is always changing. Why we fall in love with some people. Sometimes in life, we meet many people, but we do not feel love for all of them. And even if they are good, kind, or nice, we do not feel anything special inside our heart, and we do not know why. Maybe we meet a person who has a good job, a sweet smile, a kind heart, and a nice family. But still, we do not feel love for that person, and we say, I don't know why, but it just doesn't feel right. But then, one day, we meet someone else, and suddenly, we feel something special in our heart. We feel happy, we feel excited, and we want to talk to them again and again, even if that person is not perfect. Many people think love is a mystery, and they say, love just happens, or love comes from the heart, and they don't try to understand it, because they think love is like magic, something we cannot see or explain. But love is not only a feeling or magic, it also has reasons. Even when we do not understand it, there are reasons why we love one person and not another person. These reasons are sometimes hidden deep inside our mind and our heart, and we do not see them clearly. There are 3 big reasons why we fall in love with some people and not others. And now we will learn about these 3 reasons in simple and easy English. The first reason is called the instinct for completion. This means we fall in love with people who have something we feel is missing in ourselves. We are all different people, and we all have some things we are good at, and some things we are not good at. Maybe you are very quiet and shy, and when you see someone who is loud and funny, you feel very happy with them because they bring something new into your life. Maybe you are not very strong or brave, and when you meet someone who is brave and confident, you feel safe with them. It feels like they have something you don't have, and that makes you feel more complete, more whole. Sometimes we don't like people who are too much like us because we already have that thing inside. For example, if you are already very calm and quiet, and you meet someone who is also calm and quiet, the relationship may feel too quiet. You might feel bored, but if you meet someone who brings energy and new ideas, you feel more alive. So, This first reason means we are looking for someone who fills the empty space in our heart or in our personality. The second reason why we fall in love with some people is called the instinct for endorsement. This means we love people who understand us in a deep way, people who see us clearly, even the parts we usually hide. Every person has some feelings that they do not show to everyone. Maybe you have strange habits, or you feel shy to talk about some things, or you are sad about something in your life. Maybe other people don't understand these things, but one day you meet someone who says, "I understand how you feel," and that makes your heart feel warm and safe. When someone understands the secret parts of us, the quiet, strange, or difficult parts, we feel very close to them. We think, this person knows the real me, and that feeling is very strong. We don't have to explain everything. We don't have to hide. They just get it. That is why we fall in love. Sometimes they like the small things about us that others don't see. Maybe you like reading comic books, or maybe you are afraid of big dogs, or maybe you feel sad when it rains. If that person understands you and still loves you, that is a very special feeling. We love them because we feel safe with them. We don't feel alone anymore. The third reason we fall in love with some people is called the instinct for familiarity. This means we feel love for people who feel like home, people who remind us of the people we knew when we were little. When we were children, the first people we loved were our parents, or people who took care of us. They gave us food, helped us sleep, took us to school, and made us feel safe. But sometimes they also made us feel sad, angry, or scared. The way we felt love in childhood is still inside us. So when we grow up, we look for love that feels the same way. This is why we sometimes fall in love with people who are like our parents in some way. Maybe they talk the same way, or they act the same way. Maybe they are kind and quiet like your mother, or strong and busy like your father. You do not see this clearly, but your heart remembers that feeling, and it feels like home. You feel, I can relax with this person, even if they are not perfect. You do not think about it with your brain, but your heart remembers the feeling. But sometimes, this reason can be a little dangerous. Maybe your childhood was not easy. Maybe the people you loved were not always kind. Maybe they shouted a lot or did not listen to you. If that happened, you might fall in love with someone who also makes you feel the same pain, because that feeling is familiar. Your heart says, I know this feeling, even if it is not a good one. This is why some people keep falling in love with the wrong kind of person again and again, because it feels normal to them. They are not doing it on purpose, but their heart is remembering the past. So now you know the 3 big reasons why we fall in love with some people. First, we want to feel complete, so we look for someone who has what we are missing. Second, we want to be understood, so we love people who see our true self and make us feel safe. And third, we want to feel familiar, so we are pulled toward people who feel like someone we knew long ago, even if that person was not always good to us. Love is not just magic. It is also about feelings we had long ago. It is about our dreams, our pain, and our needs. Sometimes we fall in love for a good reason, and sometimes we fall in love without thinking. But if we understand these 3 reasons, we can learn more about our heart, and we can make better choices in love. Why we have problems with the people we love. Love can be very beautiful, and love can also make us feel happy, excited, and full of life. But sometimes, even when we love someone, we have many problems with them, and we feel confused and sad because we do not understand why love is so hard. We think love will always feel nice. We think the person we love will make us happy all the time. and we think everything will go well. But sometimes the opposite happens. Sometimes we argue. Sometimes we feel hurt. Sometimes we feel alone even when we are together. And we ask ourselves, why is this happening? To understand why we have problems in love, we must go back to the 3 reasons we learned earlier about why we fall in love. Remember, we fall in love because of 1. The instinct for completion, 2. The instinct for endorsement, and 3. The instinct for familiarity. These 3 reasons help us find love, but they also bring problems. Now we will look at each one again. But this time we will see how each one can cause problems in relationships. The first reason is the instinct for completion, which means we love people who have something we feel we do not have. For example, if we are quiet, we may love someone who talks a lot. If we are nervous, we may love someone who is calm. This sounds nice in the beginning, because we feel stronger when we are with them, like we are 2 pieces of a puzzle. But later, problems can happen. We may feel that the other person is trying to change us. If they are always telling us what to do, we may feel angry. We may say, "You don't understand me," or "You want me to be like you." Also, the other person may feel tired because they always have to help us or teach us. Maybe they are calm and we are always stressed. At first, they try to help, but later they feel tired. They may say, "Why are you always like this?" Or, "You don't listen to me." So the thing that first brought love can later bring trouble. We wanted someone to help us grow, but we forgot that growing is not always easy. We must be ready to learn. We must be ready to change. And the other person must be kind and patient, not rude or angry. The second reason is the instinct for endorsement, which means we love people who understand our hidden feelings. We feel close to people who know our pain, our fears, and our secrets. At first we think, this person understands me without words. We feel lucky. We feel like they can read our mind. But later, this can become a problem too. We stop talking about how we feel because we think they should already know. When they don't understand, we feel hurt. We say nothing, but we feel angry inside. This is called sulking. Sulking means we are quiet, but we are upset. We do not say what is wrong. We just wait. We think, if they love me, they will understand. But the other person is not a mind reader. They do not know everything. They may ask, "What's wrong?" And we say, "Nothing." But inside, we want them to guess. When they guess wrong, we feel worse. We think, they don't care about me. The problem is, we are not saying how we feel. We are waiting for magic. But real love needs talking. Real love needs sharing. If we want the person to understand us, we must tell them what we need. We must say, "I feel sad because of this," or "Please help me with this." That way, they can help us. If we stay silent, they will feel lost, and we will feel alone. So to stop this problem, we must learn to speak in a kind and open way. The third reason is the instinct for familiarity, which means we love people who feel like home. Maybe they remind us of our mother or father, or someone we knew when we were small. This can be a good thing, but also a dangerous thing. If we had happy love in childhood, we will choose good people. But if we had pain or fear in childhood, we may choose the wrong kind of people. And we don't know we are doing it. We just feel, this person feels right. But really, we are choosing someone who gives us the same pain we had before. This is called the repetition dynamic. It means we keep choosing the same kind of partner again and again, even if they are not good for us. Maybe your father never listened to you. Now, as an adult, you choose someone who also does not listen. Maybe your mother was angry all the time. Now, you love someone who also gets angry a lot. This happens because it feels familiar. It feels normal, even if it is not healthy. We think, this is what love feels like, because we felt that same thing as a child. But this kind of love will hurt us. We will feel small, weak, and sad. We will say, why does this always happen to me? The answer is not easy, but we must look at the past. We must understand that some old feelings are not true anymore. We are not a child now. We can choose different people. We can learn a better kind of love. A love where we feel safe, free, and respected. There is another problem called the recoil dynamic. This means we were so hurt in the past that now we run away from people who remind us of that pain. But sometimes we also run away from good people too. For example, maybe your mother was very smart but also very mean. Now you run away from smart people, even if they are kind. Maybe your father was very rich but very cold. Now you don't like rich people at all, even if they have a kind heart. This is also a problem because now we are closing our heart. We are saying no to good people. We are choosing only people who feel different, but they may not be right for us. Later, we feel unhappy, and we don't understand why. So we must learn to open our heart slowly. Not everyone will hurt us. Some people are strong, but also gentle. Some people are smart, but also warm. We must give people a chance. So now we understand that love is not always easy. Sometimes the reasons we fall in love also bring problems. But that does not mean love is bad. It means we must learn. We must understand our heart. We must learn how to talk, how to grow, and how to choose the right kind of person. Love is not magic. Love is not perfect. But love can still be good if we learn how to love in the right way. How we can learn to love in a better way. Now we know that love is not always easy, and we also know that sometimes we love someone because they have something we don't have, or because they understand us, or because they feel like someone from our past. These are normal reasons for love, and many people feel the same way, but these reasons can also make love difficult. So now we must learn something very important. We must learn how to fix these problems. We must learn how to love better. The good news is that we can learn. We are not stuck. We can change the way we love. We can grow. We can become better at love if we try. Just like we learn to read, or write, or cook, we can also learn how to be better in relationships. Now, let's look at how we can fix the 3 big problems we talked about before. Let's start with the first one, the problem with the instinct for completion. Remember, this means we love someone because they have a quality we don't have. Maybe we are shy and they are brave. Maybe we are slow and they are fast. At first, this makes us feel happy because we feel stronger together. But later, we may feel angry or sad. We may think, they always want to change me. Or, they think I'm not good enough. To fix this, we must first understand one thing. If we want to grow, we must be ready to learn. When we love someone who is different from us, we must not feel afraid. We must not feel weak. We must say, yes, I want to learn from this person. I want to be a better me. This does not mean we are bad. It just means we are human. Everyone needs help. Everyone can grow. We must also understand that our partner is not perfect. Just because they are brave or fast or smart, it does not mean they know everything. They also must be patient. They must teach us with kindness, not with anger. They must help us with love, not with shouting. And we must listen. We must not say, "Don't tell me what to do." We must say, "Thank you for helping me." In a good relationship, both people help each other. Both people learn and grow. That is what love should be. Now let's look at the second problem. The problem with the instinct for endorsement. This means we love someone who understands us without in words. At first, it feels so nice. We think, this person knows my heart. But later, we stop talking. We stop explaining. We just wait for them to guess what we feel. And when they don't guess right, we feel sad or angry. We sulk. We stay quiet. We say nothing, but inside we are not happy. To fix this, we must learn something very important. We must speak. We must say what we feel. We must tell our partner when something is wrong. We must say, "This made me sad," or "I feel lonely," or "I need your help." If we don't speak, they will not know. They are not magic. They are not a mind reader. They want to help, but they cannot help if we don't explain. Talking is not easy. Sometimes we feel shy. Sometimes we feel scared. But we must be brave. Even if our words are not perfect, we must try. A good partner will listen. A good partner will care. We must not wait in silence. We must open our mouth and speak from the heart. That is how we fix the problem. That is how we build love that lasts. Now let's look at the third problem. The problem with the instinct for familiarity. This means we love people who feel like someone from our past. Maybe they feel like our mother or father. Maybe they feel like someone who took care of us. If that person was kind, then the love can be good. But if that person was mean, or cold, or always angry, then we may choose the wrong kind of love again and again. This is called the repetition dynamic. We don't do it on purpose. We don't say, "I want a person who hurts me." But our heart feels something old, something familiar, and we go back to that feeling without thinking. We feel, this is love, because we knew that feeling as a child. But it is not the right kind of love. It is the wrong kind. It is a love that brings pain. To fix this, we must first understand our past. We must ask, what kind of love did I learn as a child? Was it warm or cold? Was it soft or hard? Was it safe or scary? If the love was full of fear or sadness, we must say, I do not want that kind of love anymore. We are not children now. We are grown. We can choose again. We can choose a better kind of love. We must also change the way we react to problems. When we feel hurt, we must not act like a child. We must act like an adult. A child may cry or hide or get very angry, but an adult can breathe, stay calm, and talk. An adult can say, I feel hurt, but I will not scream. I will talk. I will listen. This is how we grow. This is how we build strong love. Sometimes we also have a recoil dynamic. This means we run away from people who remind us of past pain. Maybe our father was very smart, but also very cold. So now we don't like smart people at all. But not all. Smart people are cold. Some are kind. Some are loving. So we must try again. We must give people a chance. We must say, this person is different. I will not judge them too fast. Sometimes we must forgive the past, not because it was okay, but because we want to live free. We want new love, not old pain. We want peace, not fear. So we must let go of the past and open our heart again. Slowly, carefully, but with hope. So now we know how to fix the three problems. We fix them by understanding ourselves. We fix them by learning new ways. We fix them by talking more, listening more, and growing together. Love is not easy. Love is not perfect. But love can be good if we learn how to love in a better way. The truth about real love. Many people in the world want love. They want someone to care for them, to hold their hand, to listen to them, and to stay with them when life is hard. Many people say, "I want real love," and they look for it everywhere. They look at people, in school, at work, on the street, or on the phone. They watch movies and dream about love. They think, "One day I will find someone who loves me for who I am." But even when we find someone who loves us, we may feel afraid. We may say, "Why do you love me? I am not so special. I am not beautiful. I am not smart. I am not perfect." We feel scared because we think we are not good enough. We feel scared because we do not believe we can be loved. This feeling is very deep, and many people feel it, even if they do not say it. When someone loves us, we sometimes try to push them away. We act strong, we act like we don't care, or we make jokes, or we become very quiet. We do this not because we don't love them, but because we are afraid. We are afraid they will leave us. We are afraid they will stop loving us if they see our true self. So we hide. We say, "I don't need anyone." But inside, we feel lonely. Some people are afraid to be happy. They feel that if they are happy, something bad will happen. They think, "If I fall in love, maybe I will get hurt later." So they do not let themselves feel love. They leave before the love can grow. They run away when things become serious. They say, "This is not real," or "I am too busy," or "I am not ready." But the truth is, they are scared. Some people stay in relationships with people they do not truly love. They do not want to hurt the other person, so they stay. They smile, they talk, they go out together, but inside they feel empty. They do not feel love, but they are afraid to say goodbye. They think, "Maybe I will never find love again." They are scared of being alone, so they stay in the wrong relationship, and this makes them unhappy. Some people love someone who can never love them back. Maybe the person is already married. Maybe the person lives far away. Maybe the person does not know they are loved. Still, we wait. We dream. We think, "One day they will come to me." But this is not real love. This is a dream. This is a way to protect ourselves from trying with someone real. Real love needs both people to try. Real love is not one-sided. So what is the truth? What is real love? Real love is not perfect. Real love is not a movie. Real love is not always happy. Sometimes we feel sad. Sometimes we feel angry. Sometimes we do not understand each other. That is okay. That is part of love. Love is not about finding a perfect person. Love is about finding someone who tries with us. Someone who listens. Someone who says, "I am here." Real love is kind. Real love is patient. Real love says, "I see you. I know your mistakes. I know your fears. And still, I care." Love means we stay when life is hard. Love means we say sorry. Love means we forgive. Love means we grow together. Love is two people helping each other become better. To find real love, we must be brave. We must open our heart even when we feel scared. We must show our true self even when we feel weak. We must say, "This is me. I am not perfect, but I am real." And we must look for someone who also says the same. We must not wait for a perfect person. We must not wait for a perfect time. Love is not about waiting. Love is about trying. Love is about learning. Love is about starting small and building something strong. We must believe that we are good enough. We must believe that we can be loved. We must stop thinking, I am too broken, or no one will ever love me. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has problems. But everyone can love and be loved. Even you, even me, even all of us. So the next time you feel love, do not run away. Do not hide. Do not pretend. Instead, be honest. Be kind. Be real. Say what you feel. Show your heart. And let the other person show their heart too. Because love is not a big secret. Love is not a game. Love is something we learn, something we practice, something we give, and something we receive. So now, dear friends, you know the truth about love. Love is not perfect, but it is beautiful. Love is not easy, but it is worth it. Love is not just something we feel. It is something we learn. And the good news is, you can learn it. I can learn it. We all can learn it. So keep your heart open. Keep your mind calm. Keep your words kind. And when love comes, be ready. Not with fear, but with hope. Not with doubt, but with trust, because real love is waiting for you. And you are ready now.